Hey there, everybody. Welcome back with the Plat Platypus is the name. And I want to do a quick little video here, just kind of giving a shout out to this awesome warp tracker that you could do. So basically, this is an online third-party resource that'll let you track your warps compared to everyone else that has also done this, and kind of it'll let you see how close you are to pity, right? I'm 62 out of 90 on my pity, so I'm guaranteed a 5-star in the next 30 polls, or 28 polls, which is great. Also, we'll get into it. I'm kind of going to go over my stats after this, but let's go ahead and take a look here. So first, what you want to do is you want to hit import. I'm going to put a link to this down below in the description. Then you're just going to go here and you kind of just follow the instructions. This is going to be for PC, I believe. I don't know if you could actually do this on computer. I think this might be a PC exclusive thing, but so I play on PC almost 99%. So that's what I am keeping track of. But so you just go ahead and you can go auto import or manual import. I did auto import PC and then global client. And then all you got to do is you got to run Windows PowerShell, which is on your computer. You're going to copy this and paste this into it. And then it's going to give you a code that automatically enters onto your clipboard. And then you just paste your clipboard down here. And then you upload it. And then you can choose to upload it to global stats or not. And then once you have it, you have your information. So, we could take a look here at all the polls that I've had, right? So I did 50 warp at the departure warp. It says 8,000 jade, but that's not actually accurate. These are mostly tickets, but it's converting tickets into jade, right? So it's kind of like spending 8,000 jade, but it was like, mostly silver tickets. I didn't buy silver tickets with jade. But you can see here, like, you can actually, it's kind of cool because you can compare it. If you go to the global stats for the departure, you can kind of take a look of well, I guess sorry, you just look at global stats in general for each one, like this way. This says that I'm like, this is actually the one's a little weird, that I was really lucky. It says I was luckier than 86%, but 5-star luck is the one guaranteed. So this is the one that's a little weird because that's the guaranteed one. But once we get to the actual one that most people are polling on, we start getting into some interesting facts. So I did 252 polls. You can see that I got 3 5 stars over 252 polls. So I would call that, I would call all this pretty much bad luck. Look at my 4-star pities. These are each of 50%. 50%. This is a coin flip. Heads, 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 heads. Guaranteed, I guess. Guaranteed, I guess. Um, heads, heads, heads. Like there's a few of them here, but like I got almost no characters that were this must be separated by day, probably, right? 5 4 5 8. Um, but like I got almost no characters at all. Like I got this character, and every other time was like, look how many Natashas I got. Is this all of them? I wonder. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Natashas on these polls. So, um, this is actually like really, really cool. You can see the 50% up. I won 0 times. I got the 50 2 separate times, right? 50 I lost and I got Branya. This wasn't a 50 This was guaranteed. And then I got a 50 and I lost and I got Welt. And so now I think the way it works is because I lost my last 50. I think I'm guaranteed to get Jin Yuan in 28 polls now, which is fantastic. Because it means I'll probably go for his light cone then in that case. But if we look at the global stats here, my luck for 5 stars is apparently one. I'm in the top 3% of total warps. It says mostly people only did 81 polls. At least I uploaded to the global stats. And then 5 stars, I'm in the bottom 38%. But I think this is a little quote unquote warped because this is including my 5-star luck over a larger pool. If most people only did 81, like you're almost guaranteed a 5-star in that. You're guaranteed your first 5-star in 90. And so I think most people hit it before getting to the 90, like on the 80th. And then that's probably when they stopped. But so this isn't probably super accurate, but this says I was luckier than most with my 4 stars. So I must have actually been ahead of pity for the most part. But I can see I got 0% of the 50/50s for the 5 stars. So womp womp. But that's actually kind of a good thing in this case, because getting a dupe of Welt was not only good, but it ensured that I get a very good warps by day. Come on, don't depress me, bro. Um, but also like it ensures that, oh, this is the amount of, this isn't my, these are the global whelps. So almost a million recorded on this day. I thought there was a stain here, but that's just the lights underneath. So people have actually done no warps. That's tomorrow. 24,000 warps yesterday on the global stats here. So you can see it's gone down. And a second the new warp comes out, it's gonna go fucking nuts. I'm actually interested to compare this to the other one to see how it's good. But point is, you import your data. This is just good information to have, even if it's just to track your pity. Knowing that I'm 62 into 90 out of my pity is very, very good knowledge to have for planning out what I want to pull on. Because if I didn't want to get this 5-star unit, and I know that I'm guaranteed to get them in the next 28 pulls, I would know not even to bother pulling on this, because I would want to save it, this pity timer, for the next character that I really want to get. Now, luckily for me, I do really want this character. So this is still good knowledge here. But yeah, you can check all of it. Even the stellar warp here, you can see I'm 3 of 90, so I'm super fucking far away. I just got it. But also, like, worth noting on this one, once you get to 300, you get to pick a character. But besides this actually also has good tools just in general. So a perfect example here is the Ascension Planner. I already imported my Welt, but this will let you put in a character, right? My character's level 60. I want him to get to level 80, and you can basically set everything. What are your current skills at? What do you want your skills to be? What level are you at? What level do you want to be? And what traces do you want to get? You want to get all this, right? And so then you hit save, and it'll give you a list breakdown of every material you need, a flat amount that you need to get this, right? So you only need 8 of these, right? 53 of these. So this is like perfect for doing this. And actually, we're going to delete that. We're going to add a character, and I'm going to add, hopefully it'll let me do it. I don't know. But if we go Jin Yuan, and let's say he's level 1, and I want him to be max on everything, boom. I can see exactly everything I'm going to need here, right? So I already know that I only need 69 of these keys, which I already have more than. But I'm going to need more of these, right? And I need 73 of these. So like, this is a perfect way to like pre-farm a character that you're about to pull. So also very, very powerful and good to use. And overall, yeah. And I mean, they have all the characters and stuff in the game too, right? You want to look at Himiko, which I don't have. You could take a look at all of her stuff. You can just take a look, boom, details, skill. Like it's an incredibly powerful tool and good, but I really like it mostly for this warp tracker here to keep track of my pity. Anyway, guys, let me know where your pity's at, how you fare in the global stats for luck. Are you in the bottom, in the top? Are you salty? Are you not salty? I'm interested. This is actually kind of interesting that every character is pulled at pretty much the exact same rate, which isn't actually weird because it's like obviously, but it's it seems weird to me, right? Because I don't have Japard, I don't have Clara, and I don't have Himiko, and it feels like they were avoiding me. But I have 2 Welts, right? So I'll get all these characters eventually. But oh, look at this. So there's this is actually super interesting data here, right? So roll number 1, it looks like your chance. I wonder if your chance goes up. Because look at here, once you get to 73, 75, like once you get into the 70s, it looks like pity is actually at its highest. Like, so you're guaranteed to hit it by 90. You have a 100% chance, but it looks like you have a really high chance each of these polls to get the character. So you're not likely to actually go all the way to the 90. It's possible, but like, it looks like by poll 70, roll 77 is like is the most likely. You have a 25% chance or something, or not a 25% chance, but it seems that's where most characters are getting their stuff. That's the highest percent. But between roll 74 and like 81, like right in here is like, so maybe once you get to roll 80, once you do roll 80, 79 or whatever, you just like do single polls till you get the character, because all these other ones are gonna not go to waste, but they're just gonna go towards the next pity, I suppose. So this is all just kind of, so this is likely when you're going to expect to get a character. Anything before roll 74 is like super lucky. Like, yeah, you have all these like 0.6, 0.6, 0.6. I wonder if these are actually flat, always 0.6. Or I mean, I'm sure it's always 0.6 and it's just the data slightly warped. But then up here, they definitely start ramping up the pity. They're actually increasing your chance to get the character, no doubt. I'm not sure what's going on here, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's once you get this far, you're just guaranteed to get it, right? No one gets it on pull 88 because at that point it guarantees it to you on the 90. I don't know, but I've started rambling on too long. Let me know what you guys think about this tool. Go ahead and use it. God, I got so many of this fucking character. I wish I got some other characters, but to be fair, look at almost like all these characters are actually super, super rare to get. because 50% of all 4 stars you get are one of these 3 characters. And then in the pool, you're way more likely to get these. So you're actually like super unlikely to get any of these characters. So getting Sampo is actually not that weird that I didn't get him. He's a 0.5 flat chance to get him. So I'm probably still not going to get Sampo coming up. I'm probably going to get Jin Yuan before Sampo. Anyway, much love. Peace out. See you guys next one. Bye.